Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm so excited to share my brand new in the hoop project, the Whirlie Tray. This shallow round fabric tray features a whimsical wave shape applique all around the edge and adds so much movement and charm. It's quick to stitch, super cute, and perfect for storing thread spools, clips, little treats, whatever you need. Let's dive in and get stitching. In this video, I will be stitching the largest hoop size, so I recommend using 2 layers of tearaway stabilizer for best results. If you're using a smaller hoop size, 1 layer should be just fine. Go ahead and run the first spool color directly over the stabilizer. This will stitch the placement guideline for the cotton batting. Since we're working with the largest hoop size in this video, we're going to cover both placement guidelines with 2 layers of cotton batting for extra stability and puffiness. If you're using a smaller hoop size, 1 layer of batting will be enough. Next, we're going to run the following spool color to stitch the tag down. This will secure the batting to your project. Once that's done, go ahead and trim the excess batting all around the stitch line. Once the batting is all trimmed, we're going to cover both sections with 2 pieces of fabric of your choice, one for each shape. Make sure the fabric completely covers the batting area before moving to the next step. Keep running your embroidery machine. The next spool color will stitch the tag down and secure the fabrics in place. Keep your machine running for the next spool color. It will stitch both applique guidelines just as is shown in the video. Now we're going to prepare the applique fabric. As you can see here, I stitched together 8 2-inch wide strips using different fabric colors in orange and yellow tones. Once they're all sewn together, I give them a good press with the iron. And just like that, it turned into a beautiful patchwork fabric. After that, we are going to apply the heat and bond to the back, just as is shown in the video. Now we are going to cover both applique guidelines with our patchwork fabric. Just make sure you remove the paper backing from the heat and bond before placing it down. Keep your embroidery machine running to stitch the tag down. This will secure both patchwork fabrics pieces to the project. Once that's done, we'll trim all around the tag down stitch to clean up the edges. Next spool color will stitch a beautiful quilting pattern right over the applique fabric. It's a checker style design that adds lovely texture and dimension to the patchwork fabric. Next spool color will do the blanket applique stitch all around the edges of the applique fabric. Now you are going to cover both project pieces with a pattern fabric of your choice. Just make sure the wrong side of the fabric is facing you before placing it down. The final spool color will stitch 2 straight lines as shown in the video to secure all fabric layers together. As you can see, your project is coming beautifully. Now go ahead and unhoop it so we can move on to the finished steps. Now we can go ahead and cut around the project, just like you see in the video, and start removing the stabilizer. And if you know me by now, you know I always save those leftover stabilizer pieces for future projects. Now we're going to carefully clip the seam around each piece. This will help everything turn out smoothly later. After that, give the entire project a nice press with your iron. This step is important because it will activate the heat and bond and help everything lay flat. Once it's pressed, we'll go over it again with the iron to gently shave and curve the top edge of the tray, giving it that beautiful finished look. As you can see, both pieces are mirror image of each other. Now we are going to align them, just like you see in the video. Once they are lined up nicely, add a clip to hold them together at the ends. Then we'll sew two straight stitch lines. You can do this by hand or with your sewing machine, as shown in the video. Our straight stitch lines are done. Now you can trim the seams as the video shows. Go ahead and turn the project inside out. And look at that. You're starting to see the shape of your shallow tray, and it's already looking so cute. This step is very important. As you can see, we have 4 different cardboard circles, each one sized to match a different hoop. Here's how they break down. For the 5x7 hoop, you will need a 5.5-inch diameter fabric circle. For the 6x10 hoop, use a 6.5-inch circle. For the 9x12 hoop, go with a 7.5-inch circle. And for the 8x13 hoop size, which is one I'm using in this video, you will need an 8.5-inch circle. These cardboard templates are really handy and can be reused for many other projects too. Now, since we're working with the largest hoop size, I will go ahead and cut an 8.5-inch circle, 2 pieces of fabric and 1 piece of batting. Just trace the circle on each layer and then cut them out. As you can see, the cardboard circles have lines drawn across them, dividing the circle into 4 equal sections. After cutting your 2 fabric circles and 1 batting circle, use the cardboard template to mark those 4 points onto your fabrics and batting, just like the video shows. These reference points will help you line up the circular base with the tray walls. Now it's time to start attaching the base. Take one of your marked fabric circles and begin aligning it with the tray walls, matching the mark points. Use clip to hold it in place as you go, just like you see in this video. As you can see, our first base is fully clipped and ready to sew. You can stitch it by hand or with your sewing machine. Either way works just fine. Just make sure to leave an opening of about 4 inches wide. That gap will be important for turning the entire project right side out later on. As you can see, I have already stitched the first circle to the tray walls, leaving the 4-inch opening as the show in the video. Now we're going to repeat the same process on the other side, this time using the second fabric circle along with the cotton batting circle. Just make sure the batting is facing you when you start clipping it all the way around. Our second circle with the batting is now stitched in place, and the tray is really coming together. The next step is to carefully clip the seam allowances all the way around the edges, just like you see in the video. This helps reduce bulk in the curves and give your project a smooth, cleaner finish once it's turned right side out. Take your time and make sure not to cut through the stitches. Now it's time to turn your entire project inside out through the opening we left earlier. Take your time so everything comes through nicely. When it's fully turned, go ahead and sew that small opening closed. You can do it by hand with a hidden stitch or use your sewing machine for a quick finish. Our beautiful shallow quilt tray is all done. Take your time to shape it carefully, then give it a nice press, ironing all around the outer walls and the inside as well. This step really helps bring out the curves and give your tray that crisp professional finish. Just look how lovely it turned out. The wave shape applique give it a whimsical touch, while the quilted patchwork center add texture and color that make every tray one of a kind. These trays aren't just adorable, they're also super functional. Use them to hold sewing notion, thread spools, keys, jewelry, or little treats. And the best part, they come in 4 different hoop sizes, which means you can stack them together for a sweet and titty display. It's such a fun and satisfying project, simple to make, beautiful to look, and perfect for gifting or keeping it to yourself. It is sweepstake time. Now it's time for our sweepstake. I'm giving away a lovely bundle that's perfect for your next sewing adventure. 2 tubes of white L-size embroidery bobbins. That's a total of 24 bobbins. A beautiful pincushion ring, perfect for keeping your pins right where you need them. And a pack of 6 by 6 inch fabric squares in gorgeous autumn colors. You can check them out on our website. The link in the video description. Sweepstakes rules. To enter, simply leave a comment on this video. Say hello, let me know what do you think, or share what you will be making. One comment per entry, no purchase necessary. Winner will be selected at random and announced in future video. Please check back to see if you have won and email us at sales@smartneedle.com with your name and mailing address if your name is picked. This sweepstake is not affiliated with YouTube in any way. It's just a fun way to say thank you for being here. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helped me creating more fun and creative projects for you. Happy stitching! Whimsical waves, edges, and colorful quilted applique make each tray a unique, eye-catching piece. Available in 4 nesting sizes, they stack beautifully for storage and display. Functional and adorable, perfect for holding sewing notion, gift, or everyday treasures.